We'll begin in just under 2 minutes. Let me find the link. Hey Mike, thanks for being here. Hey Dean, thanks for being here, man. I'm doing all right. Had a lot of sleep the past few days though, so I am ready to go. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining me. So, as many of you know, I've been working on this King Grayskull. Let the power return. And where's my garbage? There it is. And so I ordered some parts from a guy called Chop Shop Toys. And I put a link in the description so you can check it out. Wait, the sound? Oh, I sound under the weather? I'm a little bit. I haven't been feeling totally well, but thanks for noticing. I appreciate that. So, what's the mosquito and the pre-horde? Oh, that was cool. Yeah, Drew Daly, that was a really cool custom. All right, so here is the box the guy sent me. And it was kind of interesting. He actually took a Stinkor box and the label covered the clear part right here. So it's kind of funny as I was looking at it. And he added a little comic piece on here too. So it was kind of weird the way he wrapped it, but I guess it was to cover a barcode or something. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what he included. It's supposed to be some parts from Fisto. So instead of buying a whole entire Fisto, I just could buy the parts I wanted. And that's what's cool with this guy's eBay auctions is he takes figures and tears them to pieces and sells just the pieces. So it's like the perfect place for a customizer to go. Because I was going to buy a whole entire Fisto just for the silver cuff that I wanted. This way I could just now what's funny is it's supposed to just be the fist and the silver cuff, and this box is pretty big for just that. At the bottom of the box. Yep, I reached the bottom of the barrel. All right, with this light on here so we can see this mess. So I got a bag here that's empty. Make sure I don't accidentally throw away the pieces because they're really small. I got this taped up and nothing is in there. And they're probably in this piece. It's nicely rolled. And in a Ziploc bag. Ba-ding. So, there we go. This auction included a fist made of metal and the cuff, which is what we're after to finally finish King Grayskull. Now I know what you guys are thinking. I could have just taken He-Man's cuffs and painted him silver, and I actually did do that. I actually did take some He-Man cuffs and paint him silver, but these just look a lot cleaner. That's funny. Look at this. This has 6 spots all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where He-Man's cuffs only have 4 spots all the way around it. See, 1, 2, and then 3, 4. So I actually like the 6 better. Whenever I would draw figures or draw different heroes and stuff, I used to always put 6 dots around their wrist so you could see more than 2 from one angle. That's funny. So actually, I am glad that I bought the Fisto ones because he has more dots now, more rivets all the way around, which looks way cooler. That's kind of stinky. I kind of wish He-Man's had 6 rivets on there too. Hooray! Now my King Grayskull is complete. So the problem is now I got a whole bunch of He-Man figures that are missing their cuffs because before I knew about getting that, I took his cuffs off him and painted him silver. And yeah, I could stick them back on him and, you know, he can go with the silver cuffs. But I don't know, just not a fan. So I went and got some extra He-Man figures just to steal their cuffs off their wrists. Ugh. So it sounds kind of funny, buy more figures just to... I should go to the Chop Shop guy and see what he has. He might already have wrist cuffs for He-Man figures. I should have checked that out while I was there looking at it. Ooh. This will give me lots of extra parts though for customs, and I'll probably be selling He-Man figures with no cuffs on them. And my first thought when I bought these was I was just going to use these He-Man figures and just take their cuffs off and paint them silver. And I figured while I'm waiting for this to come in the mail, I'll go and paint these silver. And then I found that Chop Shop guy online. So maybe before I open all these up and start ripping parts off them, maybe I will check out the Chop Shop guy and see if he has any He-Man cuffs on there. And I did put as you can tell, I put the other He-Man head on there. I think it looks better. So there we go. There is my King Grayskull complete, and I made him to go with my classics, as you can see. So he's a taller version of King Grayskull. Dun, da, da. And I'm pretty excited about that. You know, sometime I should show you guys my drawings. That'd be cool. You must be rich, Todd. Nope, I'm not rich. What I do, actually, it's funny, is when Classics first came out, the shipping was so expensive on Classics that I used to buy 3 and sell 2. And the 2 that I would sell would actually pay for the one I'd get to keep. So pretty much my hobby paid for itself. And so any money that I make from my hobby, I put back into it. So when I make 3D objects and sell them online, I take that money and I buy more figures. Or if I make money off YouTube sometimes, I'll take that money and sell more figures. Or off the links I put in the bottom, you guessed it, I'll take that money and buy more figures. In fact, as you guys know, we're working on this floor. I haven't got very far in it yet. I have to scan it in next. And my printer's been on the fritz now for a while. So I actually just ordered a brand new 3D printer. It should be here tomorrow, just for basically this project to get this thing done. And so I first got to scan these in, as you guys know. That's one of the things I have to do. And after I scan them, then we'll see where we're at. I'm guessing I'll probably have to remake all the brickwork. And I've been debating about the brickwork because I know that these parts are brick. As you can see, we have the brick layout on here. But if you look at the floor is like these giant rock stacked panels instead of brickwork. And so I'm debating if I should use brickwork again on the floor or if I should use more of that pattern that we see here. Now, then I started thinking about this right here and how it's already brick. And then I started thinking about the mini comics, and in the mini comics, it does show the floor of Castle Grayskull and He-Man's fighting Skeletor as brick, like this. So I decided to go like the original design here that was made with the brick. And so that's kind of the thought process. So again, still a long ways away from getting that floor scanned in. And after I scan it, having to remake it on the computer. Basically, the scanning is just for the shape. And then I have to remake the design from scratch again on the computer to make it so it prints clear enough. All right. Let's see if you guys have any questions before I end this feed. And I'm probably going to make videos showing all the steps of me scanning them and making them so you guys can kind of see how they're made. I think it'd be kind of fun. If you don't think that's fun, let me know, and I won't waste my time trying to record it too. But if it sounds really cool to you guys, let me know as well. And then I can make those videos available for those that might be interested. Oh, it's so cool. I'm so happy I did not just paint one silver. Having the 6 rivets is way cooler. See, look, the original He-Man cuff here doesn't just have 4. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the original cuffs from Classics has 6 as well. And let's take a look at Origins here. He's got 1, 2. Yep, he has 6 as well. So I don't know why the Revelation ones only have 4. And I never noticed that until, like I said, just a second ago when I was looking at the silver ones. All right, so Mr. Bob wants to know how to scan. Let's see, it looks very nice. You're kind of like me. I'm buying 3 or 4 Origin figures of the same to keep up the cool videos. Thanks, little powerhouse. Nice. All right. Well, hey, you guys. Thanks for your guys' comments. I appreciate it. Let's see. Pierce says, it's good as it is. I think the flagstone complements the bricks well. Nice. If they made the official King Grayskull for Revelations, maybe he can become Revelations hero. Actually, they have that figure already on pre-order now. I've seen it. I actually do have one pre-ordered. And that King Grayskull does look pretty cool. I know a lot of people complained about the race swap. It doesn't matter to me. I think it's still cool. They did something different. But I kind of wanted the King Grayskull from the 2000X cartoon, so there is mine. I can't believe this fist is made of metal. I didn't realize that when I did my Fisto review. That's so weird. Let me see something sharp here. I wonder if the inside is plastic or metal too. I can't tell. Interesting. You can tell there is some weight to it. Interesting. All right. Can you 3D print the 2000X swords for sale, please, sir? Actually, I don't have any plans of printing the 2000X swords. And the reason I don't is because they are actually pretty easy to come by on eBay. You can get the ones for the 2000X action figures pretty cheap. I've seen as many as, in packs of 2 and stuff being sold for, $15 a piece. So that's why I haven't done those swords yet. They're just too widely available. But the next sword I am going to try to make, as I mentioned before, is a Fisto sword made for Origins. I've tried scanning it and it just did not work because it's just too small of a sword. So I'm going to have to actually make the sword from scratch on the computer. So it's going to take me a little bit of time. But I took all my projects and I shoved them aside just to work on the floor. So right now, all my projects are on hold. In fact, I just sold my last 2 Panther helmets today. So if anybody was looking for a Panther helmet, it's going to be a little while before I get any more out because I'll be working on the floor for a while. See, I hope Snake Mountain comes with new extension parts like Grayskull. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe use a magnet to see if it sticks to it first. I'm guessing this is probably made of aluminum, so I doubt a magnet's going to stick to it. But I guess I could try that to see if it sticks to it. Trying to think if I have any magnets in here. I got some magnets in the fridge downstairs, but I think I have some of those super powerful magnets that I used when I worked on some figures. But anyway, I'm not going to grab them right now, but that's a good idea. Yes, the floor is exciting. I'm kind of cool that it's going to happen. We must have Snake Mountain for 22. Oh, you know what's funny is I made a helmet for somebody just recently because they lost their helmet for the Revelation Battle Cat. And they sent me a picture that their kids not liked the helmet so much, they actually stuck it on their Origins cat. And so, and I was just, well, it does fit pretty loose on there. And I was curious how it fit on there. She said she had to aim the head up to get it to stay on there. But that does look pretty mammoth on there. That's funny, huh? But anyway, they had to aim the head up. It doesn't fit on there very well. I was just curious how it fit. But obviously it's not very close at all. But all right. You know, with the floor being separated right in the middle there, that's a good place to put your cat to run out in the middle. That works pretty good, actually. Let's put King Grayskull on this small little battle cat. Ho! Mike must have that King Grayskull. Hey, Mike, I sent you those links in Facebook. Hopefully you saw them. I know it's kind of spendy, but I think that'd be a cool way to go because then you'd have that King Grayskull, and then you could also use the spare parts to make a 2000X Fisto, and that'd be pretty cool. All right. Well, anyway, I am going to end this video now. Hopefully I'll have another one tonight if all goes well. Oh, Ram Man. And I will see you guys hopefully later tonight. King Grayskull is one high Thomos individual. Will the floor look exactly like that, the one you're working on? No, it will be different. And this is just basically, I'm not sure what it's made out of, but it feels like some kind of a clay material. And so after I scan it in and reproduce it, it's not going to have the same thickness look to it. It will be a little more succinct. And the bricks won't be as deep cut. They'll be more cut like this right here is what I'm hoping for. So we'll see how it looks in the first couple tries. Usually it's by the third or fourth one that actually is starting to look more like the final product. So we'll see. But there'll probably be a few iterations of it. And like always, I'll sell the iterations. So those people that get the first ones, they'll be a little different as time goes on. Just like with the dungeon. The first dungeon was different than the last dungeon. So, but that's just because I just, make them as I go. In fact, it's funny when I make custom figures, usually I usually sell the first two I make and keep the third one. And by the third one, I got it down pat. So it's kind of funny. I'll make one. It's like, oh, he's cool. And I'll sell them. And then, oh, why'd I sell them? And I'll make another one. And so it just keeps going. For the paint, I'm actually going to take the castle down to Sherman-Williams and have them color match it for me. And that's what I usually do. I'll usually take whatever it is I'm making when I'm making a bunch of them and have Sherman-Williams color match. Now, let's take a look. And I know this video is not about the castle floor, but it sounds like it's becoming that. And I'm curious how close this green is to the other green inside the castle. So even between these two, the green's slightly different. You can see it still has that gray green kind of look, where this one actually has more color tone to it. This one's more grayed out. That's the difference. But even between these grays, there's a slight difference. Now it's funny, years ago I used to always try to find this Castle Grayskull green, and I found tubs this color, and I've used them for parts of Castle Grayskull in the past. So I might just take this down to Sherwin-Williams, it's smaller than the whole entire castle, and have them match this stand right here. So and they're kind of getting used to me coming down there and matching paint, because I've done it for I did it for the Slime Pit. I've done it for Snake Mountain. I've done it for Battle Cat's armor for the helmets. So they're getting used to me coming down there and matching paints on my toy parts. Oh, you're going to paint it Castle Grayskull color, huh? That's a good idea. And the cool part is I'm going to make sure whoever's helping me make these, we're using the exact same paints. So I've already made sure that Jinx has a Sherwin-Williams close to him, and I'll be able to tell him the name of the color that we invent that matches Castle Grayskull. So he'll be able to pick it up by using our name and our paint color. So that'd be cool. Hey Tom, thanks for joining us. He used to watch He-Man, the Masters of the Universe. Nice. Use the stand core that comes with Battle Cat and He-Man. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Mike. Might be easier instead of trying to lug the whole castle down there to Sherwin-Williams. So cool, cool. Then it will also match when you put it next to it. All right. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to set up my 3D scanner, and I might do a live video of the scan, or I might just do the scan and then edit it together later. I haven't decided which way I'm going. So, all right, Commander Ed, that's the plan. Yeah, Savage He-Man is cool. You know what? That's what I should do. I should do an opening of Savage He-Man. I have one. There he is. He's sitting on the shelf over there. Because I know I did an opening kind of already, but the opening I did was just to create my King Grayskull. I never even covered Orko. Orko's still in the box. See? Isn't that horrible? That's how much I care about Orko. He's just still sitting in the box left over from when I made my King Grayskull. Haven't even pulled out any of the parts yet. All right, well, I guess that is it. Until next video. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys later.